it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
That's right. You know you got to pump it up, boys. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's popping? We're back. We're getting it going. Market's pumping it up here. Going into market open right now. Had a little bit of news this morning. Yesterday's close there at the 18,800s, baby. It's time to party. Oh, I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up. You guys pumped up? I'm pumped up. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, chat. All right. All right. All right. Very interesting this morning. If you look at the Nasdaq this morning, holding up there at the VWAP. That VWAP there, that white line, had a bull flag. We pushed above the VWAP. We pulled back into the VWAP. We pushed up to the pivot point there. We got that pivot point there, 864s. Pivot point to the upside, 19,100s. And then obviously yesterday's high there as well. So we got yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is that 750 area. 750. We can watch that there. But right now, just getting it going. This camera, I don't know why it's like, make it brighter. Make this camera brighter, chat. Make my beautiful self look better. But yeah, right now, just right into that pivot point, that dotted line is yesterday's close. And getting ready for market to open up. Relaxing. Get ready, baby. Internet Explorer finally made it to Florida. Oh. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh. Looking at the ES here. ES, very similar setup to the Nasdaq. Right there at yesterday's close as well. So just kind of watching to see what the ES, the Nasdaq, want to do here today. But right now, kind of the overnight low holding up there for now. A little bit of a kind of a bull flag looking setup here. The hourly chart breaking out to the upside. There's some resistance there, 5,400 area there on the ES for now. So let's go. A lot of action, a lot of time. Time to make some money here today, baby. We're going to make some money. It's Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays, baby. Thirsty Thursdays live at the BDH. Live at the BDH. So, what are your EMAs? My EMAs, they are the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA. 9 EMA, 21 EMA is what I use there on the charts. Camera, I fix the camera real quick. thing is darker now. Fuck! Oh my God. Now I'm like too bright. And the lines are looking weird. What are those lines on the chart? Gotta look good, you know? Gotta look good here on YouTube. Top of the morning to you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. What's poppin', Jeffrey? Good old Jeffrey in the chat. I know my keyboard does the weird. Damn weird ass keyboard. All right, so obviously we did not fill the gap here. We had this big gap up yesterday. Big gap up. We kind of pulled back into it a little bit there overnight, but still just kind of cranking back up here now. The bull stepping in here once again. The overnight low right now, that 18,600 level. Ooh, buddy. Chad Cobra said, are we going to push up to the 915s and then back to the 630s? Maybe we just go, maybe we just push higher, you know, all day. It's hard to say. Either way, we can find out what's going on here today with the news. All we got to do is check out onlyprofirms.com here. You know, get the best deals. Find out what's happening in the markets. If you check out the onlyprofirms.com economic calendar there, it's free. Onlyprofirms.com. Put it in the bio there. So, that 10 o'clock, we got numbers today, 10 o'clock. That's pretty much everything. We had some numbers earlier this morning. Initial jobless claims came out this morning. So the big number of the day is going to be that existing home sales. And then pretty much don't have much going on until next week. So it's happening right now. Looking across the board. Da-da-da-da. Kind of where we're at. The SPY, the QQQ, we got Apple, we got it all. You can check out the onlyprofirms.com website there. And top stories, all that fun stuff. Technical, look at, what is the Nasdaq? Hey, if this is saying that it's a sell, you know what that means. It means go all in long. Go all in long. All right, all right. If you go to here, you can check out the comparisons right now. Best deal in the industry. Let's see. Who's got the best deal on the 50K account currently? Well, funny, even though Apex is 90% off, it's not the cheapest in the industry right now. You've got Tradeify, the 50K account right now is $90. You've got My Funded Futures, $82. And Funded Futures Network, 50K, is $87. But if you jump up to, let's say, the 150K account, let's see what it looks like. The 150K account is the cheapest in the industry right now with the 90% off sale with Apex. So you have the 150K account being the cheapest at Apex with the deal right now. Funded Futures Network, and then Tradeify, $200. So keep up to date. Check it out, onlyprofirms.com. We got all the info and all that fun stuff over there for you guys to check out and see what's happening in the day. That economic calendar right now showing us that we've got the existing home sales number coming up there at 10 o'clock. So there it is. all that fun stuff. Right now, the Nasdaq above yesterday's close there, 18,800. Obviously, that 18,800 is going to be an important level here at open, right? That's, well, yeah, it's important. So we'll see how it rides. And if you look here on the Nasdaq right now, Nasdaq, that pivot point there on the 15-minute chart right there, which is also kind of like this Asian high as well. So Asian high, Asia market high right there at that pivot point. We're kind of already above the London high, the London low down there. I just like to look at these levels, kind of talk myself through it, see what, what's going on, what I want to trade, how I want to trade. Just have a better idea of okay, that low's down there, the high's there, blah, blah, kind of just to kind of see the lay of the land. Lay of the land here. We had a pretty interesting move yesterday, big kind of move up, the pullback, consolidated, closed down there, and then pushed back up, and then overnight kind of pushed right back up here to the close from yesterday. So just sitting back, being patient, waiting, watching, looking for right opportunities, and making a little bit of money here every day. Just a little bit of money keeps the doctor away, or at least keeps the real job away. That's the saying that I live with. A little bit of profit every day keeps the real job away. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The original Jedi Knight. Hey, Patrick, I just got profit. Well, you got to wait till tomorrow. At the end of the day, you'll get an email saying that you passed the eval and now it's time to activate and go into a funded account. That'll be the scenario. All right, getting ready for a market open here. We got still a lot of time here. I went live a little early this morning, and just kind of play it. Just play it patiently here, waiting for the right opportunity. If it breaks the 65 level, what's the next target? Well, pretty much you got to get through 70s there. 76s is resistance there, and then up to there. 926s after that. So who's got some anybody got any good plans for the weekend? I know we got one more day. We'll see. Why do you promote Legends Trading? Are they new? They've been around for a while. I've talked to the CEO a few times. They're very similar to Apex, in kind of similar. So Terry Andrews launching or getting his first withdrawal for the first time on Friday. Let's go. Ben, Apex is 90% off for the first month and then 80% after that. Do you think it'll close the gap anytime soon? At some point, the gap will get closed at some point. It's just hard to know at what point that'll be. If I had $1 million, if I knew exactly when the market was going to fill that gap, I would go short and just close my eyes, wouldn't I? That'd be nice. That would be nice. Oh, lo, 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 lo. What do we got for news today? News today, like I said, we have 10 o'clock news. Seeing what's going on here in the market. Had a little news flash. Nasdaq 100 futures turned positive, up 0.3%. They had that attack yesterday. Russia attacking Ukraine, but seemingly looks like it wasn't that big of a mover in the markets, which is kind of interesting. That pivot point right there, that pivot point, 18,864 pivot for now. And then that high from the overnight up there at the 74s next. They bombed Kiev, yeah. Getting real tight right here on the 15-minute chart at that pivot point now. How often do these pivot points work? Good question. They seem to work pretty often. One hour looks like a bull flag. Looks like it. A lot of resistance there at that 960 area. That's where we got stuck yesterday. So we'll see what happens here. Kind of already pushing into that overnight high here for now. And getting stuck there. One hour, head and shoulders. Makes sense. See if we pull back. Could pull back here and start to fill that gap today, maybe. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Hell yeah. Met this dude in Australia yesterday that says that he watches me. Damn. We're worldwide, baby. PW. All over the world. They can't stop us. BDH. BDH, baby. All right, Nasdaq just kind of stuck here at this pivot point for now. That dotted line down there is yesterday's close. Important level at open. We'll see if they can stay above yesterday's close. Obviously, would be bullish. If they get below it, could start pulling back. The million-dollar question. I'll see what they do here at this kind of back up above that 50 level again. Trouble there at the 50s once again. What's my plan? I'm going to be waiting for market open right now, just kind of seeing if we pull back here a little bit. You know, pull back a little bit, kind of build out, maybe pull back into that. Test that 800 level again would be ideal. Test the 800s, right? Right now, she's kind of rolling off here. Back below the EMAs again. I feel like we gotta probably like test this area again. Maybe I'd open, get that V, get that pullback into the 780s, and then rip it back up. Joel, PW, which one is more likely to be delayed? Price action on Tradevate or TradingView? I'd say Tradevate. Normally, TradingView is the right price, and then Trade-of-8 is the wrong price, or the lagging price. VWAP right now, kind of like right down there as well. VWAP's down here at that 760, 780 area. I like it. Gonna grab a drink real quick. All right. We're back. We got our energy drink. We're ready. Right now, Nasdaq stuck there below those EMAs on the 1-minute chart. We're below them on the 2-minute chart here. But getting ready for market open. Plenty of time here still, 20 minutes. We've got home sales today as well. Existing home sales happening at 10 o'clock. So we got 10 o'clock numbers. We had 8:30 numbers. And we're just sitting back here waiting and watching, getting ready for a market open. We'll see how she goes. Is that 4 monitors vertical? Yes. So basically I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 monitors and then 3 charts basically on every single monitor. It's kind of been my favorite way to set up my charts and all that. So getting ready. Inverse head and shoulders on the 15-minute chart. Where? On the 15-minute chart? Inverse head and shoulders on the 15-minute chart? Like this one? I mean, I think it already kind of broke out there. Cup and handle instead. I don't know. It's questionable. It's also very questionable. I would say that if we can't get above this 870, 900 level, then we have this head and shoulders on the hourly chart. You know, maybe. Bang, bang, bang. Is what I'm kind of seeing. That's what I'm seeing right now. Those EMAs right now, they're on the 2-minute chart getting real tight here. Kind of holding up there, that 830 area for now. 800 down there. And then kind of like testing that 780 possible. So we'll see what happens here at open. Is that a McLaren behind you? Yes. It's the McLaren 765 LT. Did I wrap it? No, it's the PPF. It's like a stealth PPF. PW, do you remember yesterday someone said we're going to drop 3,000 points? Oh, yeah. He bet me $100,000 we're going to drop 3,000 points in the next few days. So, I'm looking forward to that payday. You should check out the new McLaren dealership in Winter Park. Why? What do they got? What they got? About 14 minutes here till market opens. Just sitting back. Watching this 8:30 area for now. Very kind of tight holding up here. 5-minute chart as well. This is that previous area of resistance. Will it turn into support now and send us higher at open? Nasdaq squeezing back up there, 850s again. Bull flagging. 5-minute chart. Little bull flagging action here. Pivot point there, the 864s. Jack Ryan. Yeah, we're supposed to have a guest trader here today. Ended up he had some family stuff going on, so not gonna get all into it, but he had to call out for the day. So it happens. Life, you know, life's happening, trading's happening, the world is spinning, and it's just kind of how it goes. Knees Legend said, short it now and hold for 18,450. Holy shit, that's a big move, my friend. You crazy, dog. How do I know it's going to go there? Alan said, I don't care if my wife's having a baby. I'm not missing the BDH. Damn. Your wife might not be very happy to hear that. Brent, do you think I'll ever have somebody running my stream while I'm not here? That would be the dream, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. That would be nice. We got about 10 minutes here till market opens. Right now, Nasdaq just kind of holding up here. Holding up at this 840 level. We got that pivot point right there. And then we've got this kind of overnight high area. Asian market high, like 76s. And then 18,000, like 900s up there. So, bulls are stepping up. Five-minute chart, just holding up here. We got 9 minutes till market opens. We got 10 o'clock numbers here today. 10 o'clock numbers. And just kind of market above yesterday's close right now. That is 18,800 yesterday is where we closed at. And we're above that right now. So, important level there, 18,800. You got this low kind of, if we could dip down, maybe take out this low right here. 740 area for a pullback at open. VWAP's down there as well. VWAP's at like the 750s. So. Nasdaq already kind of push it up here. Got to blast through that pivot point there, that 64, 65 level. Can I explain the no payout window on Tradeify? I think they just got rid of the payout window, basically. Is what they did. They used to have like a window where you could only like hit a payout, or you could only withdraw between like the 1st and the 4th, and then like the 10th and the 12th or something. I forgot like the exact numbers there, but there we go. Nasdaq's already pushing here into open up there to that pivot point. What a move. All right, we retested that pivot point for now. Got to blow through that pivot point here at open if we could possibly squeeze up here today. Big old, we were talking about like kind of cup and handle type setup here. So. There's that 925 candle. Right there, stuck at the pivot point for now. Got about 4 minutes here till market opens. 4 minutes. The slanted line was just kind of that little bull flag there. We got stuck right there at that pivot point again at the 64s. This dotted line down there, 18,804. Can we get all the way down there? Three minutes here till market opens. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's get into it, baby. Let's make some money today, boys. Daddy wants to make some money today. Ruben. I think Ruben's going to come. Someone said, Ruben, bring him back. Ruben, I think it's coming back maybe in June. Maybe May. Yeah, no more ticks for Ruben. Just points, baby. Just money, dollar bills. Dollar bills only. Dollar bills only. All right, Nasdaq right there below that pivot point, baby. Oh, Lord. Will we squeeze? Less than about a minute here till market opens. That Asia high is kind of right there, 76s. So see if it wants to kind of push up there, take out that liquidity above the 70s. $40 seconds here. 40 seconds. Look at this move right now. Breaking out here off the EMAs again. I think we got to kind of get a little bit of a squeeze up here at open, huh? Dollar bills. Dollar bills. 20 seconds. Count it down with me, chat. Count her down with me. She's squeezing. Three, two, and one. Boner candles. To the ground. All right, Nasdaq pulling back here into the 850s again. Being patient. Let's see what happens here. If we lose that 850 area, definitely probably pull back and try to touch down to the 800s next. Trouble for now. Back to the back below the pivot point. Back to the EMA here again. Just needs to do something here. Right there at that pivot point. She's a shooter. She wants that 900 break. Popped up there for now above that 880 area. Will we go all the way through the 900s there? Really looks like it. After this pivot point, well, there's a pivot point all the way up there, 19,100 to the upside there. So Nasdaq just keep on, it could just squeeze here. Take out, we got maybe another little resistance here at the 900s. Pulling back again, 64s. I mean, I kind of like if we start to really dump here, this looks like a real nice, maybe just kind of straight down move there to fill that gap. Or not fill the gap, but to get us back down there to that dotted line now. Oh. A lot of volatility here. Either way. Still holding up there at that pivot point for now, but looking weak. Watching that 850 area. We lose that 850 area. Shorts could start to take this down really quickly. I think we gotta pull back here. They're stuck there below the 880s again. I mean, I guess, you know, hey, if the bulls want to go higher, they go higher. Still, now we're holding the pivot point. Okay. No pullback. Nasdaq getting real wild up here at the highs again. That 900 level in sight. Bounce off the pivot again. Back down again. Still watching that 850 level. I think if we lose that 850s, then we're in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble, but the bulls are in trouble here, below 850s. I'm going to test that 850 area here now. Testing, testing. 1, 2. There's that 850 test. Bounced right off the 850s here for now. I mean, we got to swipe this thing lower, but it's just holding up there again at 850s. The bulls are relentless here. Squeeze it back up off the 850s there. $900 coming up next. We just broke out there on the 1-minute chart again. Takes out that 900 level there. Needs to ramp right through that 18,900 level. Breaking through the 900s here. Do we squeeze? There's that little bit of resistance there, like 920 area. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just choppity chop right now. Again, deny there at the 900s. We got 10 o'clock news as well. All right, it's got to get through this 900 level now, huh? Will the bulls push everything that 30-minute chart? I mean, like 950 area even to the upside there. Getting above that 900. Can we start to really ramp? It would need to be like 10 point. Bang, 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 bang. Go, go, go. Got to squeeze those bears. All the shorts that are trying to short up here right now, they got to get squeezed. She's ramping. Can we go to the 950s next? This is kind of what I'm seeing here. That little bit of resistance there, the 920s, and then 950s after that next on the hourly chart there. So 960 area, hourly chart. There's that breakthrough, the overnight kind of high. That wasn't even the overnight high. It was like yesterday's. That like first open, but 950 there next. Resistance at 950 next. $940's pushing. We obviously got the 15-minute range coming up here as well, so relaxing. Ooh, buddy, look at this thing. Just ripping right now. We held the 850s straight up there to the 950s now. Still going higher. Good Lord. What a move. Yes, I made some money here. Oh, it's still going. Still going, baby. I'm going to cry myself to sleep today. Oh, I sold way too early, chat. Way too early here. You can see on, this is my Optimus Futures real money account. We got $88,000 in the account. We're up $10,000 real money. Money, money, real money, boys. That's right. Real fucking money. Locking it in there, and it's still going fucking higher. I sold fucking way too early. Oh, Lord. All right, now we can sit back here. Let's be patient. Little pullback. Nothing wrong with a little pullback, you know. Get a little, another little bull flag potential. It just keeps going higher and higher forever. We got news at 10 o'clock either way. So we're going to get a pullback at some point, right? At some fucking point here. Blake Streeper. I love how he doesn't show his trade until it's a winner. The funny part is, I I showed that trade way after I took profit. Way after. So, what the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck. Money, money, baby. Oh my God, Patrick. Patrick showed us the trade after. Oh my God. Oh, God. This ain't a signal service, people. This ain't a signal service. If you want to go join a signal service, that's totally fine. It's a free world. You all can do what you want. I'm just over here trying to make a little bit of money. That's all. That's all we're trying to do, baby. Just a little bit of money every day. You know, that's all. I'm not going to be greedy. Just a little bit of money, baby. I mean, I told you exactly. I said exactly, hey, this key level, what do we say? Hey, 850 gotta hold. 850 gotta hold, right? If 850 can't fucking hold, what does that mean? Well, we're gonna go down, but guess what? 850 fucking held. And then what do we do? Oh my God, look at that. Would you look at it? There's a fucking bull flag. What the fuck do you want? Patrick, but Patrick, you never told us it was a bull flag. Patrick, you never told us it was I said exactly what I was looking for. I don't give a fuck. This is a free live stream. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta watch it. So, when's the next signal? After 10 o'clock probably. All right, now we're at the top of the opening range here. We got numbers coming out soon. The bulls are bowling out here. Get above that 980 strong. $19,000 up there next. Another little bull flag set up here. Got a big seller at 85s right now. He's gone 35 contracts just sitting there at the 85s. Still ramping. Up there almost to the 19,000s now. That 50% target out of the opening range would be all the way up here at the 21s. 19,021 opening range, 50%. We got news here in 9 minutes. These bulls are going, baby. They said we going. Big seller at the 19,000s now. He's going to get 19,000. Big seller sitting there. He's about to get taken out. Right there, 19,000s. All right, we got news here in 7 minutes. How do you get a gorgeous wife? Be funny. I think that's the best advice I can give you. How to get a gorgeous wife is just to be funny. Be good at being funny. It's definitely not the money, to be honest. I started dating Victoria long before I had a Lambo, long before I had money. I mean, you just got to be able to make a woman laugh. Make her laugh, but also be able to make her feel secure, right? Women want they want a man. They don't want a boy. It's absolutely not the money. It's really not. Even, guys, when I've been poor and I've been broke for most of my life, and I don't want to get all into it, but like, let's just say I didn't spend a lot of time alone when I was single, so I don't think it has anything to do with the money. And the funny part is, I dress the same way that I did when I was poor, and I do pretty much the same shit. You know? It's hard to be funny when you're broke. I mean, I used to barely be able to pay my rent. And my bank account would be on negative every month. Except for the boat. Whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter either way. I lived in a crack shack in Hawaii, by the way. Remember that? Y'all got to get on my level. Everybody, they're forgetting where I came from. They're forgetting. People are forgetting where I used to live at. I think everybody's getting a little jaded. They ain't remembering where I came from. I used to live in a fucking wooden crack shack in Hawaii. And trust me, if those wooden walls could talk, if those wooden walls could fucking talk, they'd have some stories. They would have some absolute good stories. All right, Nasdaq still just kind of grinding higher. I'm gonna wait till this news comes out before I put another trade on. Fucking A. I'm gonna cry. How did I? Oh God. Nasdaq is just ripping. I was long. Oh, 850 down there. Still just going and going and going. What the fuck, dude? I only made $10,000. Only 10 fucking thousand. That sucks. That should have been like a $100,000 trade right there. We got 3 minutes until this news comes out. Nasdaq is just absolutely on a tear right now. We've been riding the EMA up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Blow up the like button, baby. Let's go. All right, we got the news coming up here sooner than later. Holy goddamn. Look at this thing right now, just ripping. Just ripping right now. Yesterday's high up there, 19. This is a key level, that 19,100 area. Right now, look at the hourly chart. Oh my God. Oh my God, chat. Michael said, what made you sell? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. I sold because I was dumb, I guess. All right, we got news here in 20 seconds. News is out. Nasdaq just said we're gonna never pull back ever. That next pivot point, 19,100 to the upside there. Can we go all the way? What a wild move here. It's a wild move. Wild move Thursdays. Get the wildest of wildest. Up there to the number 2 now, target. That's 50%. 50% of the opening range plotted on the chart. You can see how it pushed all the way up there now to the 70. 70s there. Got to get some type of pullback here, though, right? Right? I mean, right? Like, right? Maybe? Come on, Nasdaq. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't do this to me. Yesterday's high. I mean, that 19,100 area, I guess. All right. Got to get a pullback here now. Got to be a little bit micro pullback something, you know, touchdown at least to like into one of these EMAs, you know. Give me a little micro pullback here, Nasdaq. Just a little bit. Little pullback here. Let's go. Dimitri getting an $1,800 payout. $1,800 payout. Let's go. Dimitri. Do I think the Nasdaq's going to trade to the 20s? I don't know. That pivot point there, the 19,100s, just sitting right there. Will we tap that first before any kind of decent pullback here? Hulk Hogan ripping levels. Ah! On the Nasdaq right now. It has just been an absolute face ripper today. Now it's going to rip. Now she's going to rip one more time. Here comes the hundreds. Good Lord. What's crazy is my chart right now. The 5-minute chart is just insane. I guess the 1-minute chart's pretty crazy too. They're all crazy. 19,100. Next. And that's right up there into yesterday's high. Rob's going for a walk, the FOMO walk. Nothing wrong with taking a little FOMO walk sometimes, you know? Feeling the FOMO, go for a walk. Come back later. You think the guy that said the market's gonna go down 3,000 points, do you think he's gonna pay the $100,000 bet? Or no? Yesterday, somebody on the stream said the market was going to go down 3,000 points over the next few days. Is what he said. I think he lied, boys. I mean, either way, 3,000 points over a few days is a pretty, pretty crazy idea either way you look at it. I mean, bearish or bullish. I mean, you know what I mean? Either way. All right, we're right there at that pivot point now. I mean, what are you going to do? Look at this thing. Oh, God. I think, if anything, I'm just extremely upset with myself because of how badly I managed this trade today. God. I'm really it's God. Oh, God. God, Billy. It hurts. I mean, I like the green market. I just, to be honest, I mean, no matter what, like, if you're going to sit here and tell me that you knew the market was going to go from 860 to, 19,100. Oh, here a pullback. Here's a pullback. While we wait for this pullback to kind of play out here, do a little recap. Where we're sitting at right now. There's my Here's my real money account. This is with Optimus Futures. You can see I took profit. I don't even want to talk about it. But we still locked in $10,000 on that trade, which is crazy because, well, yeah, it's crazy. Because if, well, I don't even know. Yeah, that was, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. That was like 20 points. I'm an idiot. So that sucks. And then in my other accounts, this is my Tradeify Live funded account. We're up $11,000 in my Tradeify Live. This is, so basically my Tradeify, I went straight to funded. I got put into a funded live account, and then this is the results of that. So we're up $11,000 in my Tradeify account, which is whatever. And then what else? I got the Apex accounts actually in the green here as well. Getting back to it. This is my Apex accounts, $800 across the board there. So it ain't pretty. I ain't happy about it at all right now. I am not happy at all about it. So, blah, 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 blah. See, the problem, too, is, like, I just don't even want to. Now I know what happens. If I keep trading, I'm going to just, like, I'm going to go FOMO. You made $20,000 on live accounts. What do you want? I don't know. I think I just would have liked to have not sold. Sold so early on that fucking trade. But whatever. Oh, man. If only trading was easy, you know? If only. That's, issue. Ugh. All right, Nasdaq pulling back here into the EMA again. Kind of bounced off the 21 there on the 1-minute chart. Like, is this the shallow pullback and then the rip? Might be the next kind of push here, but now I just have like insane FOMO. So no, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Fuck. Not worth it. Let's go. Biggest profit ever for Moneybag. 32,000. Fucking A. He got the bags of money over there. Moneybag boy. Moneybags. Mr. Moneybags. What's crazy is people watch this live stream and they fucking make all this money. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Absolutely just crazy, boys. Nasdaq push it up here again through that 80 area. Ugh. Oh. I let you guys down today, chat. I let you down. I let everybody down. I let everybody down. Like, what an insane thing, right? It's so insane to think about that. The fact that I'm over here, I'm up, I don't know, $30,000, $40,000 on the day, and I'm over here like being a little bitch about it. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, you know? That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, chat. The problem is you don't even want my signals, chat. Like, people be like, Patrick, tell me when to buy and sell. I'm like, you don't want me to. If I just tell you, hey, look, it's a bull flag, and then you make your own decision after that, you probably do better off than me, you know? You probably would still be holding all the way to the top. Don't be like me. Be better. You know? Be better. Be better than me. These are very funny. Rips posted on Twitter. He's like, surround yourself with unprofitable traders and you'll likely end up just like them. And I said, so like Top Step TV? Was that a low blow? That's funny, right? That's funny, right? That's funny, right? It's funny, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm on Twitter and this girl, she got her nose bit off. Her dog bit her nose off. And now she's like, oh my God. That would be gnarly, getting your nose bit off. But then she said she's going to keep the dog after. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. If my dog bit my nose off, I don't know if I'd keep it. Fucking A, Nasdaq pushing. They just want that 19,100 break, don't they? They just want it. So very much. The bulls are on a fucking... They are on a mission to fuck every bear in the butt. That is literally what they're doing. The bulls woke up this morning and they were like, today we're horny, boys. We are fucking horny for some bears. I took a little micro scalp right there from the 96s, just up there. A little quick little scalper just to put me up on these Apex accounts, up 1,700 across the board there. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. And then, like I said, in my Tradeify live account, up 11,000. The little breakout, look at that little thing. The EMA, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Look at that EMA. Tell me that shit don't work. Tell me it don't fucking work. Tell me those EMAs don't work. I'm still only up 10,000 in my real account. It's funny because, like, what's a real account now? You know, is this my real account or is my Tradeify account real? What's real? I don't know, man. Whichever one I put the fucking, whichever one has money in it. Well, I think, you know, the thing to focus on here, right? Let's be serious here. The thing to focus on, you know, when do EMAs work? When do they not work? Well, if the market's chopping, the EMAs are basically worthless, right? Yeah, if the market's in a range, it's stuck, it's not going anywhere, the EMAs are absolutely just worthless. Now, if the market is trending, right? If the market has a solid trend, there's a good target, all that stuff's lined up, that's when the EMAs work, right? So seeing when the EMAs, you know, I'm trying to find like a chop zone. You know, when the market looks like this, if the EMAs look like this, you're kind of like, maybe I don't want to trade with those. You know, maybe the EMAs aren't going to help me much. Because if you look at it, like let's say you get rid of the candlesticks. Let's just get rid of the candlesticks here. Well, then it's like, well, look, you know, choppy. You got to cross, you got to cross, you got to cross. You had 1, 2, 3 crosses. This whole level here, it's just hard to trade. You know, this is like 3 hours or 2 hours basically. When the market's chopping around, the EMAs are really going nowhere, well, that might be a good time to just not take a trade. And then guess what happens? When the market starts trending, look at how nice the EMAs look. Wow. And what's even crazier is, would you look at that? We had a cross right there. So we crossed. We did not cross here into open, but we did cross earlier. And then this move has just been doop. And look at the EMAs now. Nasdaq still going higher. Up there into the 115s now. So it's just, you know, it's a learning process. We're learning. We're looking. Look at that. Still fuck me. Every breakout just continuing to go. Nice work, everybody in the chat. Who's making money today? Who's making money today? Who's making money today, chat? Who's making the money today? Who's making the money, chat? 11,000, 10,000. The chat's making fucking money. Oh, my God. Oh. What are you doing? He's not making money. The editor's not making money. God. Fuck it, eh, boys. Fuck it, eh, boys. Don't forget. Don't forget where you come from. Don't ever forget where you came from. I used to work fucking 40 hours a week, making fucking 500, 400 bucks a week. And now, I make that in a minute. Let's fucking go. I don't care what anybody says. Everyone who wants to talk shit, they can go get fucked. People that show up every day, the people that put in the work, the people that are actually here trying to make money, guess what? What ends up happening? What ends up happening? Guess what? They make fucking money, right? It's crazy. It's a crazy idea, right? It's fucking crazy that there are people out there who watch this live stream. They don't fucking complain. They don't bitch. They don't talk shit. They just fucking trade. What you got? Look at this. The editor came over to give me this. Money, buddy. Get us out of here. Get out of here with that. I got no time for no fake money. I got real money. Are you supposed to be filming? This guy. Where's my reels at? I need more boobies. More booby reels. They were trying to wipe his butt with $100 bills. But again, guys, like, if you show up every day, you put in the work, you put in the effort, you will end up finding success, right? You will. It will happen. The problem is if all you ever do is you show up and you complain and you cry and you say, trading sucks, trading's hard, it never works, then that's all you're going to get, right? That is all you're going to ever get. You're just going to get no results. Trading is one of those things where you have to, like, you got to believe, right? Like, you really got to fucking, you got to believe that you can do it. I know it sounds crazy to like, believe, but yes, there is a very powerful thing, right? And it's funny because if you guys have been watching the stream, if you've been watching for a few months, weeks or whatever it is, if we go back 2 weeks ago, where was I at, right? Mentally, I was just not in a good spot. I'll be honest, like I talked about it. I was like, man, it's like No matter what I do, I just cannot, I just can't put a good trade on. And I was going through it, right? Like, I was going through that bullshit. But guess what? Like, I just kept showing up, right? I just kept showing up. I kept coming back. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be good days. There's going to be days where you're going to be so fucking mad and you're going to be pissed and you're going to hate it and you're going to want to fucking stop. But those are the fucking those are the days where you're really, like, those are the days where, things start actually clicking. Because, like, you got to go through that bullshit. Because if every day was if the market was good every single day, everybody would make money, right? And it would just be too easy. Nasdaq still pushing up here off that little EMA. God. Yesterday's high coming up. And again, there's some really good traders in the chat. There's guys in the chat all the time that are calling out really good levels, talking about ideas, right? Like, that's the thing. That's what this whole thing is about. The BDH is it's a place for people with big dicks to go swing them around, We're an equal opportunity employer, but you have to have a big dick to join. Okay, Tony Robbins. Hey, Ethan, come say it to my face, little bitch. You won't. You won't. God. I hope one day that all these little bitches in the chat come and talk shit in real life. I hope they do. Because I'm going to bitch slap all of them right back to whatever fucking shithole they came from. Real quick, real easy. Ain't nobody got hands like this. Done. I was a black belt in Taekwondo growing up, all right? Sit your asses down, boy. Sit down, boy. Oh my fucking God, this market is just going higher and higher. Yesterday's high is coming up. The high there, 165s. 165s. Oof. Wow. Wow. This FOMO is it's real. I'm going to have to just turn off the computer and I'm going to have to walk away and go hide somewhere because I just can't be looking at this chart no longer. What does the BDH stand for? Sir? Sir? Is that even a fucking question? What is the BDH? Come on, man. Come on, man. What does the BDH stand for? You crazy. Ugh. I just don't want to. I need somebody to come here. Someone come to the BDH, turn it off. Lock me out. Where's Brett Simba at? Tell him to lock me out. I'm going to text him right now. Get me out of there. Get me out. Don't let me touch it. Don't let me fuck it up. I don't want to turn this beautiful green day into a dumb day. No, thank you. That's what I do not want to do. Beautiful green day does not need to turn into a dumb day. Like I've had that happen too many times. I want to try to avoid that. Mess around with some evals. See, that doesn't really help though. That's not like that doesn't help. Messing around with evals just like feeds the FOMO. Because then I'm like teaching myself like bad habits. It's like if I have this feeling, if I have this FOMO, then I have to like, I need to live with it, and I need to like figure it out, right? Going back to the story here, I think today was just a really good example of just believing in that higher time frame, man. Believing in, you know, the potential move here. That's all. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, why do I have FOMO? Well, because I got in here. We got the breakout. I sold into this resistance here from the overnight. Basically, once we swiped it there. And then after that, I just was like, oh my God. It just kept going higher. So crazy. It's such a weird feeling. It's like I literally made more money today than most people make in an entire month, and I'm over here like being a bitch about it. That is such a weird. I think it's because when days like this, this type of price action does not happen very often. So when it does happen, you know, like we're so, not that we're surprised, but we're also like kind of, you're a little bit taken back, right? You're like, oh, it's got to pull back. It's going to pull back. And then it doesn't pull back, and it just keeps going higher and higher. And then bam, you know, fucking A. How much did you make? I don't know. Almost $40,000 today. 40,000. So might be, I don't know. It just might be a good time to not put any more trades on. So YOLO. You can see here in my, this is my live account, my real money account. Like it's like a real money account, not a prop firm account, not a anything like that. It's a real money account. I'm up $10,000 in this account today. And then in my Tradeify account, we're up 11,000. This is my live Tradeify funded account, not sim funded. And then in our Apex accounts, we're up 1,700 there in those accounts. So I don't know. I don't really want to analyze the charts either, because that just like the more that I analyze them, the more I want to fucking trade it. So it's 10:30. We're up 40,000 on the day. Might be a good time to walk. Alfredo, what made you pick Optimus Futures? I know those guys. So I know him personally. Matt Zimberg, he came to the BDH, remember? He was on the live stream at one point. What's the ETA on the boat? ETA on the boat, that'll be November, December. I mean, it takes a long time to build a boat. There we go. Nasdaq still pushing. Congratulations to anybody that got long there at open and is still long. Oh my God. You are rich, 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 my friends. Congrats to that. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Oh, fucking A. It's still going. Good Lord, chat. Good Lord. Congratulations either way. I mean, it's, if you made money today, congratulations. You did it, right? I mean, you did exactly what that was the fucking plan right there. Market go up, take out these key levels. Boom. What a fucking move, right? What a fucking move, boys. Epic. Either way, absolutely epic here. So, fucking A. I'm just, yeah. Everybody's going to be up big today. If you're in the red, who's in the red today? That's what I want to know. Only way that you lost money today is if you fucking went short. That's the only way. That is the only way you lost money today is if you went short at some point. You'd have to be either clinically fucking retarded or you'd have to just wait. Yeah, no, that's the only way. The only way that you could have lost money today has been absolutely fucking retarded. And I say that with the utmost respect, right? Like, you'd have to be absolutely fucking retarded. Like, actually retarded. You know, like, you'd have to be actually fucking retarded to have lost money today. I don't know how you could have done it, but you'd have to be an absolute fucking retard. Wait a second. Oh, fuck. Top Step house account is down on the day. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Those fucking retards. God, look at all of them sitting there staring at the charts going, I'm surprised Dakota can even talk sometimes. I don't know how he can talk. Always having fucking MP's dick in his butt and in his mouth. God. He's like, hey, which hole do you want to put it in today, MP? The mouth or the butt? Whatever you want. Oh, man. How the fuck did Top Step TV lose money today? What'd they do? I want to see. Where'd they get short at? What happened? Where'd they lose money at? Let me see. I got to figure this out now. Now I just got to figure it out. They went short. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Look at them. Right there. Short on the MES at the 5,438s is where they went short. The best part is they're trading the fucking micros, by the way. Amazing. High quality caliber over there, you know. High quality. Let's just see where they shorted at, and let's figure out how fucking retarded they were to short. Okay. So it looks like they probably shorted. If they shorted 5,438, they shorted right here. Or maybe in this area. Yeah, pretty much right here. This is where they shorted at. Is there anybody in the chat that is retarded enough to short right there? Anybody? I'm just trying to figure out how fucking retarded could you be? You shorted right there? Someone in the chat. Why would you do that? Why would you short there? Why would anybody short here? It's like, what on what time frame is that a good idea? Right? At what time frame? Doesn't look good at all. I mean, where's the short at? It just keeps getting worse. The more you look at different time frames, the worse it gets. 10-minute chart? Nope, not good. Up? Nope. 15-minute chart? Definitely not good. 1 hour chart? Nope, definitely not good. Should we keep looking? Like, what other time frame do we need to look at here to find the short? Nope, still not good. You know, let's just look. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe like on the nope, not good. Well, there you go. So, haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and well, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. My mama don't tell me why, but when a big old booty walks in, you know, I gotta do something with it. There it is. I think I'm gonna walk away, chat. I'm pretty happy with that. Absolutely massive day in the market for us. And the best part is like we left I mean, I don't want to sit here and say I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but let's just say there was a lot of money to be made today. I did not capitalize on all of that, but I'm happy with it either way. So hindsight is 2020. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Oh.
Short now. Andre.
Oh, yeah.
I am now short.
Dakota's short.
158.
Dakota's short from the 158s. Hell yeah. Dakota loves getting fucked. He just loves it. It's the wildest thing. Like, it's just like, why? Even if it does pull back, like, why short here? You know, like, why? It's just weird. Like, the trend is your friend, you know? Right? Isn't the trend your friend? Like, isn't that what they tell kids, you know? Like, hey. You know, hey. What's this is bad. I don't know. Weird. The problem is, like, if you try to be that trader who always just try to short the top, well, you're just gonna get like blown out too many times along the way. Like, you might get lucky at some point, but why? You know? I mean, I get it. I understand. But, like, at the same time, it's just like, why? Why? You know, it's just like, why? Would I short here? No, I would not. It's too dangerous. And I get it. It might be, like, people in the chat are like, yeah, but this is the top. And, like, maybe it is, but, like, why? You know? Why? Why make life hard? Trade the trend, wait for a good setup. Like, the only way that I would get short is if we had a big pullback and then we start putting in, you know, lower highs. Like, I don't short until we get a lower high. Once we get a lower high, maybe there's an opportunity. But even then, it's like, I'm not trying to fight that trend. So, there it is. I'm happy with that. I'm going to walk away up over $40,000 today. $40,000 today. Happy with that. So, a little pullback. As I'm talking shit, it pulls back. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It pulled back. I know. But at the same time, it's like, just why? You know, why? We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Freshcast Friday, baby. We're being back here. We'll be back at the BDH for Freshcast Friday tomorrow morning. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. I'll see you all later. Peace to the Middle East. Oh, God, now it's going to crash down 500 points. And everyone's going to be like, see, I told you so. I told you it was the top. I told you it was the top, Patrick. I told you. Damn it. All right, I'll see you guys later on. Peace to the Middle East. Later. Adios.